Okay, guys, this is the schedule tomorrow, August 1st, Thursday. At first, I'm going to check your attendance. After that, you can take the test. So you have about 2 hours, okay, 2 hours. There are 20 questions and total 250 points. And there are five multiple choice questions. It is all about, I think it is all about array and string, okay? Yeah, C string or string, okay? Yes, I'm gonna review what kind of questions we're going to test, okay? Okay, and there are several questions. To ask you to write down the result of the code, okay? What is the output of the code, okay? Yeah, so you should check the cout line, okay? Cout. Okay, what we print out in the cout line in each code, okay? And I think there are two problems, finding an error and fix it. It is not that hard. Yeah, it is not that hard. So, and most of the codes in the result and fixing error. Oh, Jianin, okay. This is about the array, okay? Array is the main topic in the, final part, okay? Array and function, okay? And also a little bit about the string, okay? Yes, a little bit about the string, okay? Actually, there is only one problem of the vector. Yeah, there is only one problem of vector. Okay, and coding problems, there are two. One is vector, so you should review what kind of vector member functions there are, okay? So vector and array. Actually, vector is an array, so I want to check how to handle array, okay? Okay, and you remember the sorting and the searching algorithm, right? There are 3 sorting algorithms and 2 searching, yes, 3 sorting and 2 searching algorithms. I'm gonna test this one. Okay, I'll show you what kind of question will you want to test, okay? Okay, these are the main topics. You have learned after the midterm, okay? Okay, guys, look at this one. See, okay, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, which one is correct? Or which, or how many? Yeah, correct declaration of an array. This is about declaration of an array, right? Yes. So in the multiple choice question, I'm going to ask you like this. Okay, give some declarations and ask you what is correct, what is not correct. Yes, first one is correct. 1 and 3, 1 and 4. Yeah, 4 is not correct. Okay, and look at this one. See, this is int size 5. You only need to check data type and the size. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, let's talk about this one. Okay, so 1 and 2, data type and the size. Okay, and look at this one, 1, 2, 3. It's okay, right? Yeah, because the rest of the spaces will be filled with 0, no problem. Okay. However, look at this one, int 5, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We cannot save 6 data in size 5 array. Do you understand? So this is wrong. Okay, 2 is wrong. And see this one, this is wrong because this is int. Okay, 5 int. There are 5 data, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, they are double data, it is not int. So this is not okay. And this is not okay. Okay, you must provide the size. Or if you don't want to provide the size, then you must provide initial value. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay, this is wrong. However, it is okay. Okay. Okay, and so only this one is correct. Only the first one is correct. Okay. Yeah, Daniel, yes. So if you do this, okay, if you create an array like this, then computer will create size 1 array. This is D. There is only one data, 0, at 0. Okay, so after that, if you do this, if you want to update to 1, okay, to 1, then computer will change this to 1. Okay, so it's gone, it'll be 1. Okay, however, I want to put data, for example, 2 at 1. This is not possible. There is no 1, right? There is no 1 here. Okay, so there is no 1. Okay. Yes, Wei, and it is an error. It is an error. So you mean this one, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. So for example, look at this. We talked about this before. Int a 2.5. Okay, this is compile error. Oh, hold on. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So if you put this one, then, okay, very good question. Hold on. Right. Yeah, yeah, you are correct. Yes. So 2 will be saved and 0.5 will be gone. Right? Yes. Yeah. So, okay, I see. You will lose many data, right? You will lose many data. It would be 2. It would be 2. Always. So for example, if I have 2.999999, even if you have like this, it is 2. B has 2. Okay? Yeah, because computer will ignore all the numbers after decimal point. Ignore, because there is no space. It's only int. Okay? Yes. So for some compiler, we'll give you warning. Okay. However, the problem is that you cannot get the correct data. Okay. Yes. So this is wrong. Okay. Even if the computer saves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is wrong. Okay. Yeah. So this is a wrong declaration. Is it okay? Okay. So in the array, always check the data type, check the size. Okay. This is very important. Okay. Any other question about the declaration? Okay. And what about this one? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Is it okay or there is a problem? 3 wrong. Yes. 1 and 2 are correct. Okay. Yes. 3 is wrong. Okay. Guys, basically the array, okay, array name, okay, array name cannot be on the left hand side. Okay. So this is assignment. This is assignment. Okay. So there is some data. Okay. Yeah. And array name always in C++, always the array name cannot be on the left hand side of the assignment. Okay. So look at this one, X to Y. This is wrong. This is wrong. Okay. So the intention of the code is that copy all the data in X to Y, right? So this is X. X is 135. Okay, X is 135, and Y, there is no data yet. Okay, it is empty. Okay, and the intention of this is I want to copy all the data in X to Y. So I want to have 135 here, but this does not work. Okay, this doesn't work. Okay, you must make a loop. Okay, you must make a loop to copy every single data to y. Okay, okay, so this is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, how about this one? I create a size 10 array. I create a size 10 array, and I want to read the data and save it. I have 3 for loops. Which for loop is correct? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 for loops. Yes, yes, it is correct. See? Because I want to fill 10 spaces. Okay, I want to fill 10 spaces. Okay. The question is which for loop is correct to save data in data array. Okay. So yeah, we are going to save 10 integers in data array. Okay. So it should start from 0, right? It should start from 0. Okay, it should start from 0. And it should go up to 9, right? From 0 to 9. From 0 to 9. Okay. So starting from 0, it goes up to 9, right? This is less than 10. Less than 10, right? This is not correct because it is from 0 to 10, but there is no space for index 10. There is no index 10, right? There is no index 10. Okay. And this is okay. However, it starts from 1. So the first space is missing, right? Yeah, the first space has a garbage value. Okay. So if you want to loop through the whole array from the first space to the last space, always start from 0, and it goes up to, actually goes up to size -1, right? Size -1. Okay, size -1 is the largest index. Is it okay? Okay, and in the lab assignment, some of you did this. Some of you make 9 spaces. Okay, it is not correct. The space is, if the space is 9, then the index starts from 0, it goes up to 8. Do you understand? There is no index 9. There is no index 9, right? There is no index 9. If you create data with size 9, is it okay? Yes. So if you want to have 10 spaces, then this should be 10. Okay, this should be 10. This should be 10, and always from 0 to 9. Okay, or this is also okay. I is less than or equal to 9, right? This is also okay. This and this is the same. Okay, they two are the same. Okay, so be careful with the index. Okay, look at this one, guys. There is no error.
And
What
also for the previous question, shouldn't the second and the third we should use C in instead of C out?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah. So I just want to check the index is correct. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, C in, C out does not matter. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what is B? So there are 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 lines. Okay. After 5 lines, what is B? What is the contents of B? Okay. So there are 5 data. What are they? After executing 5 lines. Ten, 20. Yeah, 10, 20, 11. Okay, very nice. However, after executing all 5 lines, Okay, Daniel. Okay, thank you, Sue. Okay, Daniel and Sue, 11, 20, 10. Okay, Jia, thank you. 5, 55. Yes, yeah, it is 5. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you. Let's talk about this one. Let's talk about this one. At first, 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20 is here. Okay. And A4, this is A4, right? This is A4. So 11 will be here. Okay. And A0 is 2. So A2, right? This is A2. And A2 is 5, right? A2 is 5. Okay. And 55. And 55, right? Yeah. So original data in B is like this. And guys, what is this? I think now you are very, very familiar with this one, right? This is swapping, right? This is swapping. Swapping B0 and B2, right? So swapping of these two data, right? So finally, 11, 20, they are swapped. No, 10. This is not 20. This is 10, okay? 11 and 10 are swapped. And the rest of the data will be the same, right? No change. Okay, so this is the answer, right? Okay. Okay, any question? Okay. Okay, guys, this is a little complicated, but think about this one. What is the output? What is the output of the code? It is two-dimensional array. So there are one nested for loop, okay, and another nested for loop. But it is pretty simple. It looks complicated, but it is not. Think about this one. See, okay. So this is C out C, right? Yeah. So you can write the contents of C like this. Okay, you can write the contents of C like this. Okay. It is very straightforward. Very straightforward. Yes, 5, 5, 14, 13. Yeah, Rene. Yes, thank you. Yes, it is just add to array, right? This is 0, 1 index, 0, 1 index, 0, 1 index, and 0, 1 index. Okay, and 1, 5, right? This is the first row. This is the second row. So this is row 0, this is row 1, and 2, 7 will be here. Okay, and for 9, and 3 and 6. Okay, this is B. Okay, this is the first row and this is the second row. and C has all 0, so it is initialized. You know that if you have this one, then all spaces will be filled with 0. Okay, okay, and look at this one. From 0 to 1, from 0 to 1, add A and B, right? Then computer will add 1 and 4, right? 1 and 4. So it is 5. Computer will add 5 and 9, 14, right? And 2 and 3, 2 and 3. So it is 5 and 7 and 6. So it is 13, right? So C will be, first row is 5, 14. So you should show your answer like this, okay? 5, 13, 5, 14. Okay, this is an answer. It is pretty simple. Just add the, yeah. Yes, Rene, your order is not correct. But anyway, this is C. Is it okay? Yes, so you should know how to manipulate a two-dimensional array. Okay, the question is simple. Yeah, just like this. The question will be simple. Okay, but you should know how to handle two-dimensional array using index. Okay. Okay, function call. What is the output of this code? There is no problem. I have main, I have function. Okay, what is the output? So what do we print out here? Okay, is it 10, 10? Is it 11, 11? Okay, there are many answers. Yes, Wei-Yan, there is a reference sign. Okay, I think, yeah, you understand the reference, call by reference, very nice. Okay. Okay, guys, look at this one, see? If you are confused, then always draw the memory, okay? Because you are allowed to use some scratch paper, okay? So in the main, I talk about this a lot, in the main, A10, B20, B10, both are 10, okay? And then A will be passed to X. However, in this case, it is reference, okay? It is reference, right? It is reference. It means that make another name. Do not make a new space, make another name, right? So name X is created. Okay, here. So this is func. So actually there is no new space. Instead, the new name is created to share the memory. So A and X, they share. B and Y, they share. Okay. So X++ will increment A, right? Because the A and X, they share the same space. This will be 21. Oh, sorry. It is 20. It is 10. So it is also 11. Okay. Rune, it is okay. You can make the same name. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Yeah. If it is better for you, then yes, it is okay. 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 So finally, A11, B11. Okay. Yeah. So be careful. Okay. See if there is a reference or not. Okay. I see. Yes. Yeah. You may use the same name if you want. Okay. This is called by value this time. What is the output? So this time, yes. Yeah, I think all of you understand this one. Okay. And actually, this is very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. Yes. So in this case, main, you understand the process. Main has 10, A10, B10. Okay, A10, B10. Okay. And then A and B, two numbers are passed to X. In this case, this means that make a new space, right? This means they make a new space, okay? So in the function func space, x is created and copy the value from A, okay? Y is also has 10, okay? And then increment x, increment y will increment this space, okay? This space, okay? So the function cannot touch main part. Is it okay? Function cannot use main part, okay? And after that, when the function ends, everything will be gone, okay? Everything will be gone, okay? And after that, after function call, C out A and B, still 10, 10, right? Still 10, 10. Okay, if you understand, it is okay, okay? Okay, return value. Now I have two functions, func1 and func2. Okay, here I have func1, I have func2, and in the main, I did this. Okay, guys, think about this one. What is the output? What is the output in this cout statement? Ten, 10:30. Okay, 10:30. 10:30. Yeah, most of you wrote 10:30. Initialize B. We don't need to initialize B because in this case, okay, guys, look at this one. See, if I have yes, guys, look at this one. Number 1, number 2. Actually, this problem was on the midterm. Okay, number 1 and 2. Okay, look at this one. See, B is not initialized, right? B is not initialized, right? And in the next line, I save A to B. I save A to B. It is okay. It is okay, right? Because at this moment, the garbage value in B will be removed, right? By rewriting the value of A in B, okay? However, this is a problem. This is wrong. This is wrong. Because this means that add B and A, right? Increment B by A. So this is actually this one, right? Add B and A. But at this moment, this is garbage, right? This is a garbage value. This is garbage. Some compiler will put 0, but we are not, we cannot be sure that which compiler, all compilers allow this assignment. Most of compilers will not accept this. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay. Okay, so look at this one. This is very same situation. B is not initialized. However, we will get the value of B by calling these functions, right? So look at this one. See, this is a little bit complicated. However, I just want to show that this is possible. So look at this one. See, func110. Okay, so I'm going to call the function with argument 10, then x is 10, right? X is 10, okay? Then x becomes 20, right? X is incremented by 10, so now x is 20. So 20 will be returned. So 20 will be here, right? 20 will be returned in this space, okay? And then func2 20, func2 20. function 20. So y is incremented by 10. So return y will return 30, right? 30. So finally, 30 will be here, right? 30 will be here and B has 30. Okay. Okay, so A 10, B 30. Is it okay? Yeah, so as you see here, you can call the function by calling another function like this. Okay, any question? Okay, let me move on. Okay, what about this one? This is another function return, function call. Okay, what is the output? There are two functions, write and get and main here. Okay. Good. Very fast. Is it 110? Okay. Oh yeah, it is 110, I think. Yes. Okay, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Okay, guys, look at this one. See? Okay, so at first computer will call get, right? Yeah. So get function will be called and get function return 100. So this is 100, right? This is 100. Okay, so and write 100 is x is 100 and incremented by 10. So this will be 110. Okay, so you should find cout statements. Okay, what is the output? Then you must look for where cout statement is. Okay, so it is 110. Okay, good. Okay, so I think we understand the calling function. Okay, and what happens when return the value? Okay, and character is, yes, character is used for handle some letters. Okay, and under the character data, there is a number, which is ASCII code. Okay, B is 98. Yes, it is correct. Yeah. Okay, so if you save A, okay, then computer will save actually 97. Okay, because 97 is the ASCII code of lowercase letter a. And because it is a number, actually it is a number, x is incremented by 1 means, incremented by 1, it becomes 98, okay? And when you print out x, the data type of x is char, character. So B will be print out, okay? So B will be print out, okay? Not 98, not number. Okay, because it is character, computer will show character value B. Okay. Okay. And look at this one. See, in this case, y is an integer. Y is an integer. Okay. X is, in this case, y has 98 or 99. X is 98, right? X is 98. It is very obvious, right? X is 98. Okay. And look at this one. This means that assign x to y and then increment x, right? So I think you remember this one. So let me write down here. So this line has two actions. Increment x, no. Assign x to y first, okay? Assign x to y first, okay? And then increment x by 1, okay? Increment x by 1, okay? So currently x is 98. X is 98. So y has 98. Y has 98. Okay. And then increment x by 1. So now it becomes 99. Right? It becomes 99. Okay. And here I want to print out y. Y is an integer type. So computer will print out 98. Is it okay? However, if you print out X, then the data type of X is char, character, okay? So if you print out X, then computer will print out C, because ASCII code 99 is lowercase letter C. Is it okay? Okay, Rene, B is 9, okay. Yeah. Yes, yeah, so assigning first and then, yeah, incrementing, okay? Okay, guys, please don't be confused with the data type, character and integer, okay? Any question? Okay, let me move on. Okay, guys, what will be the output? So here, I have city and zip code, 2 C strings. I have 2 C strings. So let me draw here. Actually, there is a no. Okay. And I have another. Okay. Pasadena 9106. Okay, let me check. Okay, and all the rest of the spaces will be null. Okay, and there are 10 spaces, 91106, and all the rest 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Yes. Why do we need a loop? So there is no loop here. I just want to check this string concatenate. Okay, I want to check this, okay, and after the print out city. Okay. Okay. String concatenate. String concatenate means join the strings, right? So add, okay, actually it is addition, right? It is addition. Yes, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, we can just print out the array name, character array name, string name, okay? So look at this one, add comma, and there is one space. Okay, so actually there are 2 letters, comma and space. Okay, add comma and space after the city. Then computer will find first null character. Okay, so it is gone. And here, comma and space. Okay, this is a space. Okay, and then string concatenate zip code. Then zip code 91106 will be added here. Okay. Yeah, Luis, you missed comma. Okay. 91106. Is it okay? Yes. So if you print out city, then you will see here Zadina, comma, space 91106. Okay, you will see this. Okay. And
So
about
where the space?
space, see
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
I
okay.
add comma and space. Okay. Okay, and the school has PCC. Okay, and look at this one. Now this is a city, right? This is a city. This is a city. Okay, this is a city. No, this time string copy. String copy. Okay, so I have school PCC. PCC like this, okay, and there are 10 spaces, right? PCC like this, and all the rest will be filled with 0, okay? And string copy will replace the whole characters with a new one. So in this case, PCC, including the null, will be copied to here. So this will be still P, this will be C, this is a C, and the null character will be here. Null character will be here. Okay. Still there are D, E, N, A, comma, space. However, this null means that this is the end of the string. So if you print out city, then you will see only PCC. Is it okay? Any question? Oh, Daniel, we talk about this, okay? Yeah, but I think there are about 21 slides. Okay, so this is very straightforward. There is nothing to weird thing. Okay. Then we did this. Okay, we did this. C out. Okay, just one C out statement can print out the whole C string. Okay, no, we don't need a loop. Okay. Okay, please check the lecture material if you are confused with this. Okay. There are many more examples of C string functions in the lecture material. Okay. Okay, so you should know string concatenate, string copy, how it works, okay, how the functions work. Okay, and cin and getLine, you know the difference. The difference is that cin can take only one word, only the first word, okay? I see, yeah. Okay, cin takes only one first word. getLine will take the whole line, regardless of the number of words, okay? So I told you that memorize this. Okay, you will use this a lot if you take CS3A, you will read this. Okay. Okay, name 0 means set 0. Okay, so every single cell in name will be filled with null. Okay, enter your name. So this is the output. So enter your name is shown, and I put Alice Lee. However, cin takes only the first word. Okay, so only Alice, you are Alice. You are Alice will be printed out here. Okay. If you want to take all, remember cin dot getLine name and the size of the space of name. Okay. So just put the size here. Okay. This is a grammar. Actually, it's not a grammar. It is the function. Okay, it is how the function is created. So you should know how to use the function. Okay, so cin dot getLine C string, comma, C string size. Okay, okay. And cin and getLine will be the same for the string class, string objects. Okay, so look at this one, enter your name. This shows how to use getLine. getLine cin name1. Okay. If it is a string, then getLine cin name1. Okay. So you should be careful to use getLine, because sometimes we need getLine for the C string, sometimes for the string. Okay. And there are some difference between the two when you use getLine. Okay. And this is the same, enter your system name, and I want to read the whole line. Okay, I want to read the whole line. Okay, and just like a C string, you can just print out string using cout. Cout and string name, then computer will print out name1. Okay, Yes, so you should know cin and get line. Any question about the cin and get line? Okay. Yao, do you have a question?
No.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, guys, this is a string member functions. We talk about this week, Monday, I think. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday, I talk about this one. Okay, guys, look at this one. See, I have book C++ programming. I'm gonna draw here. Let's talk about together. C++. Okay, this is a string book. Okay, let me draw the box. There is a space here. Okay, there is a space here. And there is an index for each space. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13. Oh, I forgot O. O. E, R, O, G, R, A, M, M. Now is it correct? ING. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay. PROGRAMMING. Okay. Okay, guys, while I'm drawing this one, think about what will be the output of these four, these five C out. Eleven, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, now it is correct. Okay. Okay, let me read the chat. Is the last one be -1? Which last one? 그러네. Okay, guys, then let's do one by one. Okay, let's do one by the fifth function. No, it is not. Okay, guys, let's talk about this together. Okay. Okay, what is the length? What is the length? Book.length. What is the length? Length. Yes, thank you, 15. Yeah, it is 15. Yes, because it goes from 0 to 14, so length is 15. Okay, what is at? What do we print out here? Data at index 5. So Sue is correct. Okay. Okay, so this means that this is an index 5. So it is R. Okay, what about this one? Book 5. Actually, they are the same. Yeah, Daniel, thank you. Yeah, so they are the same. Add and bracket. Add and bracket, they are the same. Okay, add and bracket, they are the same. So R again here. Okay, this is also R. Okay. Okay, what will we print out in the substring? Here. PROG. Okay, when I explain the member functions, I told you that you should know the number in the parentheses, right? Program. Yeah, index and length. Yeah, index and length. So it is, okay, 2M. Okay, let me see. Yeah, starting from index 4. So this is index 4, right? This is index 4. And 8 letters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So program with 2M, right? So PROGRAMM will be print out. Okay. Yeah, so many member functions, but there is some consistent way of the arguments. Okay. Okay, what is the find? What will be the output of this find function? 7? Yes, very good. Yeah. So when you have a find, computer will look for this string, gr. Okay, and gr is here. Gr is here, right? Gr is here. And return the starting index. So 7 will be returned. Is it okay? Yes. Okay, so please check the member function. Okay, there are examples. Okay, examples in the lecture material. So please check that. Okay. Okay, and look at this one. String class is very easy to use compared to C string. I have string S1 hello, S2 word. Hello world, very nice. Okay, so I want to add, this is concatenate, okay? Then S3 will be hello world without any space, okay? After hello, world will be added like this. So you will get hello world, right? Hello world like this, okay? Yes. Okay, the second one, okay, and in this case, see, now currently as this is S3, right? This is S3. Now we have S3, hello world. And then this time I told you that this is possible. It means that add S2 to S3, right? So S2 is word again. So S2 is word. Add S2 to S3. S3 has hello world, right? And word will be added here. So the output will be hello world, 2 words. Okay, so this will be new S3 after adding S2. Okay. Okay, guys, any question regarding this one? Yes, so, okay, so I know that all of you are busy, but you should understand the whole stuff in this review note, okay? And please study more member functions. Okay, I have some of them here, but you should know all member functions I talk about in the class. Actually, I talk about 9 member functions. I think I have more example in the next slide. Okay, guys, okay, let's, yeah, this is the output. Okay, this is the output. I just show you 15 RI program 7 and hello world. Okay, this is the output. Okay, let's talk about this one. Append, insert, erase, replace, substring. I want to talk about append member function, insert member function, erase, and replace, and substring. I think I handle all line member functions in this slide. Okay. Okay, guys, let me draw hello world. Okay, this is S1. This is S2. Okay. Then and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The word also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hello world. Okay, let me check. Okay. Okay, at first append S2 to S1. Then S1 will be hello world, right? Yes, yes, very nice. Okay, thank you. Yeah, hello world, hello star world. Okay, I think you are correct. Okay, at first let me add word here, okay? So word will be appended. Word will be appended here. Okay, this is append. This is append. Okay, this is append. Okay, Guangsen. Yeah, thank you. I think you are correct. Yeah. So this is hello world. S1, okay, and then insert 2 stars at 5. So insert 2 stars at 5. Okay, insert 2 stars at 5. So insert will be inserted. So the length will be increased, right? Yeah, the length will be increased. Okay, so star will be inserted. And the word will be shifted. Word will be shifted. WORLD. Okay, word will be shifted like this. Okay, yes. So after inserting, it will be hello star word. Is it okay? Hello star word. Okay, so when you print out S1, hello and 2 stars and the word. Okay, 2 stars and the word. Okay. Okay, and after that, S2 erase 1, 3. Why is 1 and why is 3? Usually the first is index. Okay, usually first number means index, and second number means the length, size. Okay, to do something. In this case, erase. So from one, delete, erase 3 letters, length is 3. So from one, 3 letters will be deleted. Okay, so this will be gone. So finally, S2 is WND. Okay, so WD. Is it okay? WD. Okay. Okay. Then what do we print out here? HE. Yeah, I think so. Yes, let's talk about this one. Okay, Daniel, thank you. Okay. So now we have S1. Hello. Star. Right? This is S1. Okay. Okay. Let's check. Okay, Guangsen, thank you. 2 dashes. Okay, Daniel, 4 dashes. Okay, let's talk about, yeah, let's think about this. Okay, let me check. Okay, guys, here from 2. From 2. 2 means the index 2, right? This is index. This is the length. Okay, from 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so this one. There are 4 letters, right? There are 4 letters from 0, 1, 2. From 2, take 4 letters, okay, and replace it with 2 dashes. So this will be 2 dashes, okay. So finally, S1 will be HE 2 dashes 1 star and word. This will be the answer, okay. Okay. Okay, this will be the answer. Is it okay? Yeah, so please check the number, okay, number in the argument, okay? Yeah, you should know the meaning of each number in the argument, okay? Okay, and substring S1. This is S1 now, okay? This is S1. This is S1 now. Okay, this is S1 now. Okay, substring 5, 3. Substring 5, 3. What do we print out here? Yes. Yeah, Daniel. Yes. And Luis WOR, Daniel WR. Yes. Yeah, very nice. Substring starting index 5. I told you that usually the first number is index. Second number is the length. Index and length. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 5 is W. And length is 3. Length is 3. So substring from 5, starting 5, 3 letters. So WOR will be print out here. Is it okay? Guys, this is not that hard, right? This is not that hard. Just you should be careful with the numbers in the parentheses. That's it. Okay. Any question? Okay, let me move on. So actually, this is the output. Okay. Okay, and conversion between numbers and characters. Do you remember this one? See here? You should know actually five functions of conversion between the string and the C string. Okay. And string to integer, C string to integer, something like that. Look at this one. See here. I have integer. I have integer A, B, and C. Okay, yeah, we will check. Okay. And then I have a string. This is a string. This is a string. And this is C string, char array. Okay. Okay. If you want to add S and T, we cannot do that because the data type are different. S is a string. Right? S is a string. And T is char. Okay. T is char array. So we cannot add C string and char directly like this. This is not possible. Okay. And our purpose is that string and C string here are numbers. So we want to make it number, right? So remember STOI, string to integer. Okay. So S is 55. Will be converted into a number. Okay. And ATOI is used to convert C string to integer. Okay. Yeah. STOI string to integer. ATOI C string to integer. Okay. Okay. Then now A and B, they have 55 and 77 respectively as a number. Okay. Then now it is safe to add. Okay. Now it is safe to add. Then you have 132. Okay, 132. Okay, so remember STOI, ATOI, and okay, so I told you that this is automatically converted. Do you remember that? You can convert the C string into string automatically. So for example, if I have Alice, okay, and string name 2, this is okay. This is okay, right? This is okay, okay? Because the compiler will convert C string to string automatically, no problem, okay? Oh yeah, then we can do that. Yeah, you can directly use STOI, ATOI in the calculation. Yes. However, if you have string name Alice, and if you have char name, make some big space. Okay, and then I want to name 2. Okay, yeah, this is assigning. This is assigning from string to C string, right? So this one is C string to string, right? So this is a trial of string to C string. Okay, this is an error. Okay, and guys, look at this one. I told you that today the array name cannot be on the left-hand side. Do you remember that? I told you that array name cannot be on the left side, okay, of the assignment. Okay, array name cannot be on the left-hand side. Okay, left-hand side of the assignment. Okay. Yes, yeah. So we used two functions, SSTR and string copy. Okay, please check the lecture material. Okay, I have all sample examples. Okay, that explains this conversion. Okay. Okay, any question? Show what, Rene? Okay, the two functions are str, string copy. Okay, string copy. Please check the lecture material. Okay. Yes. So you should know. Yeah. So you should know, and also you should know STOD. If you want to convert the double data to string, ATOF. Okay. So actually, no, STOF is double data, float data to the string. Okay. So you must know these 5, actually the 5 functions: STOI, STOD, ATOI, ATOF, SSTR. Okay, string copy is from the C string, right? Okay. Okay, any question regarding this one? Actually, float and double are the same. Yeah, actually, float and double are the same. Yeah, so both are double. It doesn't matter. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, then question? Yes. Yeah. The reason is that I told you that C string is created in old days. Yeah. So C string is very old grammar. String is some newer grammar. Okay. And old days, floating point, if you want to use floating point number, we usually use float. And after the string, we usually use double data type for the decimal point numbers. Okay. That is the reason.
So
okay.
where's the SSTR? I forgot.
Guys, please check. Okay, please check. Okay, it is in the lecture material. Okay, please check all 5. Okay.
So it's in the standard string, right?
It is in the lecture material. Please check. Okay, please check all the Okay, yeah, all the functions. Okay, and vector. Okay, about the vector. About the vector, look at this one. See, you know that when you use a vector, you must provide data type. Okay, you must provide data type. Okay, and pushback member function will add data to the vector. Okay, so here I add for data in V. So finally, V has for data like this. So 5873. Okay, 58773. Okay, and then pop back will remove data. So 3 will be gone. Okay, so after that, size is number of data. So it is 3. Is it okay? So the size of vector is 3. Okay, and insert. You know that v dot begin means the first data, first space. Plus 1 means this space, right? Insert 9. Then 5 and 9 will be inserted here. And 8 and 7 will be shifted to the right. Shifted to the right. Okay? Okay, and then erase. V dot begin 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So this will be gone. Is it okay? This will be gone. So if you make a loop, if you loop through the vector, you will see 5, 9, 8. Is it okay? Yes. So yeah, I think maybe you need this. Okay. Okay. So please check. There are other member functions of the vectors you may use. Okay. So please check the lecture material. There will be one problem of the vector. Okay. Check the lecture note.
So, Professor, is there a official like a standard for the C++ like the methods the things defined it in a standard like something like ISO something like that, right? Like a standard.
What do you mean the standard?
It's just like a common well accepted C++ functions.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yes.
so how to find the standard like a something like a white book, right, or something like, right, a blue book.
Actually, Java. Okay, so actually, Java has some documentation. I think you mentioned standard means some common documentation for all compilers, right? I
Right.
think. Yeah. So in Java, actually, there is a documentation. Okay, Java has. So I want to compare this one. Java has just one compiler. So regardless of the operating system, everyone uses the same compiler. There is only one compiler. However, in C++, there are many. There are many compilers. There are many versions of the compilers. Okay, so actually we cannot say this is the standard one, something like that. Okay, and because there is only one compiler, Java has file documentation. So formal. Java has formal documentation. However,
About is there like a international standard like
no
not a
documentation. Yeah, no documentation. Yeah. So I think you realize that sometimes I said this will be executed on my compiler, but sometimes the same code cannot be run on your side, depending on your compilers and depending on your operating system. Okay, for Java, it does not happen. Always, everyone has the same answer. Everyone has the same compile output. But C++ is not, no standard, no documentation. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's kind of.
So I try to make my lecture material. There is no standard, but as formal as possible. It means
So who create the C++ then?
what?
Who make the C++? Like, is there a committee or company to create the C++ programming language?
Okay, C++ created is one person. So in AT&T lab, now AT&T is a handphone, handphone related some communication, telecommunication company. But in the early days, AT&T is some software company. And at the time, Bujan Strups, he created, I think, I don't know, this is correct or not. Strups, something like that. Yeah, this is his name. He created C++. Okay. However, many companies and many schools modified version of C and C++. There are two famous versions. One is AT&T software, AT&T version, and the other is Berkeley software version. Okay, Berkeley software display. This is from UC Berkeley. And then Microsoft also created their own version. And also it's some Unix system. Yeah, so they all have a different version. Yeah, so we cannot say which one is the standard. However, this is original one. Yeah, however, this is not, we don't say this is not the best one because there are, a lot of, compilers out there. Do you understand? Yeah. So there is no way that you can find a standard documentation. You only need to be familiar with your system. Do you understand? If you work at Microsoft, then you should know Microsoft C++ compiler. If you work at AT&T, you must know the compiler of AT&T. Do you understand? It totally depends on the system and the company. Okay.
So the Java has many versions, like 15, 16, 17, something like that, right?
No. Java from Java 2, Java 1, Java 2, and Java, they are all in the same track. So just like iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 10, iPhone 13, Apple made it, right? There is only one company, Apple, just like that. There is only one Java. And Oracle, the company Oracle handle all of this. Oracle takes care of all of the Java, products.
But Oracle has many Java stuff, like a Java EE, Java things, right? Java 22, they ask you the library has
Java
to be minimum.
I understand. Java E for the Java Enterprise. So Java is very huge version of Java, but the essential Java is the same. Java ME is Java mobile version. Okay, you should read some paper about that. Okay, there is only one Java. Okay,
but is there many versions of Java and C++? Like they have like operating system. They have many versions of operating system, right? Windows has many versions. So does the Java has many version changes, modification in history, right?
it is correct, but it's just like iPhone. Just like iPhone. If we have iPhone 15, then we don't use iPhone 10 anymore, right?
Right.
It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing.
So does the C++ doing the same like they have the C++ has something similar to the iPhone, like they have many versions.
But it is right. But it is a version from AT&T. There is a version from Microsoft. There is a version from BSD. Do you understand?
Right, but something they have something in common, right?
Yeah, there is something. It is true. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you are curious about this one, then just Google it and read some paper. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking for kind of reference material, like to check those vectors, available methods for the programmer to use.
Yeah, so in my lecture material, all the member functions I provide are common for all compilers. Do you understand? Yeah, all C++ compilers know what pushback is, what popback is, what size is, what begin is, something like that. Okay. Yeah. So I try to make my lecture material to be useful for any compiler. Okay. And also based on the our textbook.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so guys, check some member functions of vectors and strings. Okay, yeah, and yes, and sorting algorithm. Okay, guys, look at this one. This is sorted array. Okay, yeah, there are two searching algorithms: linear search and binary search. Okay, guys, look at this one. Do you remember when can you use binary search?
After sorting.
Right, thank you. Yeah, two searching algorithms. Okay, one is linear search. Okay, and the other is binary search. Binary search algorithm. Okay, and binary search algorithm can be used only when the input array is sorted. Okay, if it is not sorted, we cannot use binary search. Okay, however, we can use linear search for any array. Okay, however, in this case, I just want to show you what happens with sorted array and linear search. Okay, guys, look at this one. This is input. There are 10 data. Okay. To search for number 37, how many comparisons do we need? The exact number of comparisons, how many?
6.
Yes, it is 6. Thank you. Yeah, it is pretty simple. Just computer will check each one by one, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there is a 37. So the data is searched successfully, right? Okay, so it is 6. Okay, how about to search for number 43? How many comparisons do you need?
10.
10? Okay. If you know the array is sorted, then how many comparisons do we need?
Hi.
Yeah, so 10 Guangsen, okay, yeah. So if you know the array is sorted, okay, then how many comparisons do we need? It is 8, okay. Amar, thank you, yeah. So if you know the array is sorted already, then you will compare every single element from the first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Actually 9, isn't it? Because when you compare 40, you don't know 43 will be in the next, somewhere in the next part or not, right? Yes. So when you reach here, 44 is greater than 43. So now you can decide that 43 is not in this sorted array. Is it clear? So if it is not sorted, then you must look for all 10 data, right? However, it is sorted. So when you see the bigger data, then the number we are searching for, then you can decide there is no number we are searching for. Oh yeah. Oh, I see, Amaru. Yeah, index 8. Yeah. Yes, index 8. The number of comparisons is 9. Okay, any question?
Yes, the linear search, do we have to always start from the beginning, but instead of search from in the middle of the somewhere or
No.
from
Linear search means always start from first and just go through this way. This is linear. This is a sequential search, okay? Always starting from 0. Yeah, there is no way that we can start in the middle, in the linear search.
How about from the last elements to the first?
Yeah, so if you want to start from last element and then if you want to go this way, it is okay. However, we don't know how many comparisons do we need before searching it. Do you understand? Yeah, so yeah, both are called linear search. Okay, start from 0 to go from left to the right. Okay, start from the last index and then go from right to left. Both are linear search. It depends on you. But if there is nothing mentioned, then usually we think linear search starts from 0. Okay, this is default search. Okay, yes. So if there's nothing, then yeah, because you don't know where the search data is, right? If you know that if the search data is near somewhere here, okay, then it is nice to search it from the last to the from the last element. But we don't know where the search data is. We cannot be sure of that. Okay. Okay. Any other question about the linear search? Okay. And look at this one. See, number of comparisons. Okay, not the index. Okay. Okay, binary search. Okay, guys, look at this one. See, this is sorted array. Okay, this is sorted array, so we can use binary search. I want to search 20. I want to search 20. How many comparisons do we need? So at first, is it 3? Okay, yeah. Okay, then, okay, guys, let's fill this table. Okay, let's fill this table together. Okay, okay, what is left? What is left at first? Number 1, number 2, number 3.
Left is 0.
Yeah, left is 0, starting from 0, right? Yeah. Okay, let me write down the numbers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it is 0. Okay, right is, okay, Daniel, thank you. Okay, so this is 9, right? Okay, so this is left. This is right. Okay, at first. Left and right. Okay, what is mid?
4.
Mid is 4, yeah. Because 0 plus 9, left plus right, divide by 2, right? Yeah, and then you will see 4. Okay, you will see 4. Okay, then let me write down comparison. We need a comparison, right? We need a comparison after finding mid. Okay, so we should compare A4, A mid, right? A4 with the number we are searching for, 20. Okay, and in this case, 4, 33, greater than, right? What should you do?
Shift.
What should you do? Shift what?
Shift right to the right -1.
Yeah, so left will stay the same, right? Yes, it is correct. So right should be mid -1, right? Move right. Okay, move right to mid -1, right? Okay, good. Thank you, Luis. So this will be 3, right? So now we have this is right. Okay, now we have this is right. Okay, and then what will be the mid?
1.
1, yes, thank you. Add left and right, divide by 2, so it's 1, right? Okay. Okay, Daniel, thank you. Wang-sen, thank you. And A1, the mid will be compared with 2. And this time, this is true, right? This is true. Okay. Okay, then what happens? The search is done, right? There's nothing more. Okay. So you should know to fill left, right, and mid. And there are 2 comparisons, right? 2 comparisons. Okay. Yeah. So with 2 comparisons, we found 20. And 20 is at 1. 20 is at 1. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, then guys, how about 43? I want to find 43. Let's do the same thing. Starting from 0 and 9. And we had mid 4 at first. Okay, and then let's check A4 with 43. This time, 43 is greater than A4, right? So after this, what is left and right?
Right
So
is
was
still
not. Okay, good. Left becomes, yeah, left is mid plus 1, right? Yeah, left is 5. Okay. So right stay the same. Okay, this was left. Left will be moved to here, right? Okay, so this will be new left index. So 5, 9. Okay, what is mid this time?
7.
Is 7. Okay, let me see. Yeah, 5 plus 9 plus divide by 2, so it's 7, right? Okay, very nice. Okay, and then, yes, mid is 7, thank you. So A7 with 43. This time, 43 is still greater than, right? Still greater than A7. What should we do? This was mid. Okay, what is left and right in the next step?
Left is 8.
Okay, mid plus 1, thank you. Yeah, change to 8. Yes, thank you. Okay, so left will be this one, right? Okay, so 8 and right is still 9, right? Okay, so let me make this clear. So this is new left. This is still right. Okay, and what is the mid?
8.
Mid is 8. Good. Mid is 8. Yes, thank you, Hang-sen and Yao. So A8 is compared to 43. And this time, this is greater than 43, right? Okay, what is left and right? And do we stop here?
Left.
So do we stop here or we should do one more time?
One
And
more
if we do one more time, then what is left and right? Yes, Daniel, thank you. Yeah, Luis, we should do one more step. Okay. Because still left is less than right. Still left is less than right. Okay. So in this case, we should move. This is mid, right? This is left and also 8 is mid. Okay. We should move right to mid minus 1, right? So left is 8, right is 7. And at this moment, left becomes greater than right, right? So at this moment, stop. Okay, stop running the binary search, and we did 3 comparisons. And at this moment, we conclude that there is no 43 in the array. Is it okay? So this example shows okay what happens if the search number is not in the array. Okay, the first one is if the search number exists, search number is in the array, search number is not in the array. So there are 2 cases. Oh, I see. Just comparison is this one. Okay, comparison is just this one. Yeah, comparison the value. Okay, compare the value, not the index. Okay. Okay, so you should know what's going on here, okay? Yeah, you should know the algorithm. This is very important for computer science student. Okay, and this is the last one. Let's talk about the sorting algorithm. Okay, selection, bubble, and insertion sort. And okay, let's talk about this one. When I is 2, okay, what will be the array? Okay, let's start from 1, from 0. Okay, yes, this will be helpful for you. So look at this one. When I is 0, insertion sort. Okay, insertion sort. Let's talk about insertion sort. Selection sort first. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, selection sort first. Okay, when I is 0, find the smallest one, which is 2, and swap the smallest one with AI. Okay. Okay. So the algorithm is very obvious. Let's do select the smallest one, smallest data. Okay. And swap it with the number at AI. Okay. Yeah. We should do this over and over again until all numbers are sorted. Okay. Okay. So when I is 0, find the smallest one and swap it with A0. So 2, 7, 4, 9, 3. Okay. Okay. And then I is 1. So we will not touch this anymore. Okay. Find the next smallest one. It is 3. And swap it with A1. Then 2, 3, and 7 are swapped. 4, 9 stay the same, right? So now we have 2, 3 sorted, partially sorted data. When I is 2, do the same thing. This time find the smallest one, and in this case, 4 is the smallest one, and I is 2 is also the number 4. Okay, we don't need any swap, right? Because 4 will stay at I0, I2 position. Okay. Okay, so this is I2. Okay, this is I2. We have a partially sorted array like this. Okay, and when I is 3, find the smallest one among the two. In this case, 7 is smaller than A3, so we need a swap. You know the process, right? This is selection sort in our textbook. Okay, yeah. So 2, 3, 4 stay the same. Now we have 7, 9. Okay, and now we have 4 numbers are sorted. Then automatically the largest one will be at the end, right? So the loop will stop, and we have sorted the array. Okay. So I will ask you when I is 1. Okay, I like this. When I is 1. Okay. What is the data? Yeah, what is the data in the array? Then you must write down these numbers. Do you understand? When I is 3, what is the number? Then you should write down these numbers. Okay. The loop will stop. The loop will stop when n-1 data is sorted. N-1 data is sorted, then the loop will stop. Because if the n-1 data is sorted, okay, then automatically the largest one will be at the end. So no more loop is needed. Okay.
So you're going to give us the code, or we are going to need to write it ourselves?
Just I'll ask you this one. I'll ask you this process. Okay. Yeah.
You want us to write the code?
No coding. Yeah.
Okay. Got
Just
it.
to
Thank
see you understand this process.
you. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm. Yeah, Rune, it is size -1. Okay. Mhm. Yes. So you should write down the numbers. So this is I'll give you the array. Okay. So I'll give you the array. Okay. I'll give you the array, and I'll give you maybe I is 2. Okay. When I is 2, what is the contents? So this is the middle of the sorting, right? What is the data in the array when I is 2? When it is the second round, then you should write down this one. Okay. Yeah, Rune, yes, it is less than n-1. Okay. Okay, this is
You're
selection.
going to give us the code or not?
Say again?
For this one, you are going to give us the code or not?
No coding. No code.
I mean, just like I asked you yesterday, if I use different type of selection.
Use this. Use this. Yeah, use this because it is in our textbook.
Okay, yeah, I just said, like, if it's different than
Yeah, I thought about that. Then yeah, it'll be very confused with others. So I just want to keep our textbook and keep our textbook. Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, then let's talk about the selection, insertion sort. Okay, insertion sort. Okay, insertion sort means we will sort the array by inserting. Okay, so when I is 0, actually when I is 1, you start from when I is 1. Okay, because at first we assume that there is only one data and there is only one data, so it is already sorted, right? Yes. So we will make partially sorted array from 1. Okay. And do you remember this one? So we have some space that is called key. So key has 7. Okay, when I is 1, key has number at 1. Okay, number at 1. Okay, and then compare numbers from this direction. Okay, yeah. So compare 7 and 4. Compare 7 and 4. 4 is less than 7, so there's nothing to do. Okay, so still when I is 1, the array is 4, 7, 2, 9, 3. Okay, and I is incremented by 2, and in this case, key will be number at 2. See? Okay, so key will be number at 2, which is 2. Okay, so now we have partially sorted array like this, and then we will find the location for 2. So computer will compare 7 and 2. 7 and 2. 7 is greater than 2, so we shift 7 to the right. And compare 4 and 2. Still 4 is greater than 2, so shift 4 to the right. Okay, and now we have a space for 2 here. Okay, and 9, 3 will be stay the same. So now we have 3 numbers, sorted 3 numbers. Okay, and I becomes 3. And now key has 9 because number at 3 is 9. Okay, and then compare 9 and 7. 9 is greater than 3, so there is nothing to do, right? So just stay the same, okay? Because 9 is in the correct position, okay? So 2, 4, 7, 9 are sorted, partially sorted data, okay? And I is incremented by 1, and now key has 3 because 3 is at 4, right? 3 is at 4, okay? And then computer will compare 9 and 3, 9 and 3. 9 is greater than 3. So shift 9. Okay, shift 9 to the right. 7 greater than 3. Shift 7 to the right. 4 greater than 3. Shift 4 to the right. And 2 is less than 3. It means that this is the position that we stored 3. Is it okay? Okay, so finally we have a sorted array. Okay, and this is the same. I'm going to give you the array. I'm going to give you the array and no code. I will not give you the code, okay? Array, and I'll give you I. Okay, show the contents of the array when I is 3. Then you must write down these 5 numbers. Is it okay?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yes. So I need. Okay. So I need you understand the algorithm. Okay. Yeah. Just I is 3. Yeah. Okay. And finally, bubble sort. What is bubble sort? Bubble sort, compare neighbors. Do you remember that? Compare neighbors. Okay. So when I is, let me see. Done. Okay, this is bubble sort. Okay. Okay, when I is 0, we compare I and I plus 1, right? I and I plus 1. Oh, and in this case, no swap. And in this case, 4 and 7, the order is okay because we are going to make ascending order. You understand what it is, okay? Ascending order means we are going to make an array from smallest to the largest, okay? So for 7, no problem. And 7-2, we need a swap, right? We need a swap, okay? We need a swap because 7 and 2, they are out of order, right? So 4, 2, 7. Actually, let me see. It is a little bit confusing. Okay, let me do this first. Okay, let me finish this up. Okay, and then 9, 3 stay the same. Okay, and compare 7 and 9. No swapping is needed, right? No swapping is needed. And move on. 9, 3, we need a swap because the order is not correct. Okay, because the larger element comes before the smaller element, right? So we need a swap. We need a swap. Okay, so 4, 2, 7, 3, 9. Okay, 3, 9. Okay, this is one round. This is one round. One round means the largest element will be at the end. The largest one will be at the end. Okay, this is one round. Okay, and we will do the next round with 4 data. With 4 data, we will start for the second round. Okay, second round. Okay, do the same thing. Okay, for 2. This time we need a swap, right? We need a swap. Okay, this is swap. So to 4. 7, 3. Okay, and for 7, no swapping is needed. We need a swap because the order is not okay. So we need a swap. So 2, 4, 3, 7, right? And here 9 stay the same. Okay, we did not touch it because 9 is already in its correct position. Okay, okay. So after the second round, now we have the second largest number is here. Okay. So after the second round, we have this array. Okay. Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. So after the first round, okay, after the first round, this is the status of the array. Is it okay? Okay. And after the second round, this is the contents of the array. Okay. So you will be given array. Okay, and I will ask you after the second round, what are the contents? What are the contents of the array? Then you must write down these 5 numbers. Okay, so you understand the order is very important. The order of each number is very important, right? Okay, any question regarding search and sorting?
So for the search, do we have like coding problem?
No,
Oh, no coding for search either.
no, only I will ask this. Okay, I'll ask this process, okay?
No, this is sorting. I mean searching.
Both.
Oh, both? Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean descending first? Just to move the larger element to the right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Yeah, Daniel, yes. You are correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, so always bubble sort will be partially sorted from right to the left. But selection sort and insertion sort will be partially sorted from left to the right. Yes, you are correct. Okay, guys, I think this is all about the review for the final. Okay, and I told you that there are 2 coding problems. It will be very simple. It is very simple. Okay, and it is about the array and vector. Okay.
What type of
Mhm.
coding problem will be on the
I told you
vector?
that array and vector. I cannot say more. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
You may see the lecture material. Yeah, you may see the lecture material. Okay, you may see the lecture material and you may see the yeah, you may see the, you may use the compiler. Yeah, yes, Daniel, you can use the compiler to test your code, okay? Test your coding problem, okay? Yeah. Yeah, actually, there is no file reading writing. There is no file IO problem. There is no file IO problem, okay? And array function string. Yes, array function string. Okay, actually function is 4 and 5. Okay, yeah, array is, no, function. The chapters for the function is 4 and 5. 6 is file IO. Okay, 6 is file IO and 7 is array, 8 is string and vector. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me talk about this. Yeah, before you go. Okay, guys, look at this one. See here. Oh yeah, Rene. Yes, it's okay this time because you don't. Yeah, because I think the member functions are very. Yeah, it is very confusing. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, look at this one. There will be no extension for the time. Okay, so the exam will be closed at 2:40. Okay, 2:40. So don't be late. And like midterm, you should turn on your video. Okay, you should turn on your video. Is it okay? Okay, so at first I will check your attendance and start the test. Okay, and also tomorrow is due for the project, no more extension because I should grade this Friday. Okay, and maybe I should submit over the weekend. Okay.
And
Okay.
the due time should be like tomorrow night, right?
Tomorrow midnight.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. 12, yeah, tomorrow midnight. Okay. Okay, everything's clear. Yes, this is the last class together. So I hope you take CS3A in the next fall. Yeah, this is very great class. I think the C++ is very good thing you should know, I think, even if your major is not computer science. Okay, but it'll be much harder than this one. There is no 3A in the winter. There is no 3A in the summer and winter, only during fall and spring. Yeah, it'll be hard, but it'll be fun. Okay. Okay, then you will learn a lot. Okay, then guys, this is it for today. What time is it? Yeah, it is almost, yes. Oh, okay. 30 p.m. Okay. Okay, guys, if there's anything to do, then you're good to go. Okay. However, if you have any questions, then you may stay. Okay. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Sir, can I ask some question?
Okay, before that, can you have some break?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, so I'll be about 15. Okay, let me see, what time is it?
2:30.
Okay, can you see 2:45?
Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, bye Lynn. Bye Lee. Okay, bye Amar. Okay, see you guys. Okay.